Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci and this video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. Okay, let's go. Mox Ruby. I've opened Mox Ruby yesterday too. Very sweet. Alright. Let's move the camera down. Let's move this little thing up. Here. Trophies. Okay. Mono red, let's go. So I take Mox Ruby, passing up. If Mox Ruby was in here, I would have taken Caracas. And then is the Signet. Those would be my pick. A lot of good mythic rares, but not good in cube. You finally tried Aperol Spritz on Christmas. Good, I'm water taste. I'm happy. I'm happy you did. Okay, there's bribery. Bribery is very strong. Very. Mox or Ancestral? I take Mox over Ancestral. I take any Mox over Ancestral. Next to bribery, you can take Opposition, but I actually do not like it. I do love it in Mango Cube, but on Magic Online I wouldn't take Opposition. Too many people dropped green. Yogma's Will could also be a good card to pick up. But, I mean, there's just, how do you say, a giant elephant in the room here. Bribery is just one of the strongest cards. Win the game. Earlier, my opponent played against me. They got Avacyn, and they lost the game a few turns after. So bribery isn't necessarily that. It's a very high-risk, high-reward card. You know what's also a high-risk, high-reward card? Picking up the Silver Exarch here. This is a very high-risk, high-reward card. Having Mox Ruby, I do want to be red, because the Mox in colors are still great, you know? Having a Mox off color is still amazing, but having a Mox in color, it's like just your card is just the best thing ever. Don't get me wrong, Mox is still the best thing ever. It's just, if it's on color, it's even better. I think the Silver Exarch next to probably Prismatic Vista, but yeah, I think the Silver Exarch here. An archetype that I love to draft is blue-red. Just blue-red cards. You know, sometimes it's Kiki Twin, sometimes it's just tempo, aggro, and stuff like that. So this pack is actually pretty shallow. There's a Lansai Diamond to go with the Yawgmoth's Will for somebody else. Yeah, it could be Sneak, exactly. There's just a lot of things that you can do in blue and red. But again, you don't need necessarily to have like a theme. You can just be blue-red, sorry. Although it doesn't seem that open. I'm taking Inferno Titan. Inferno Titan is a good card. Even if you just ramp with some signets and just play Inferno Titan, it's cool. In this pack, there's Noble Hierarch, which I'm not interested in. There's K-Command, which I could be interested in, actually. I think I'm taking Inferno Titan. I do want like a red here. Huh. Allora, this is an interesting pack. So, Sword of Feast and Famine has been amazing. You saw it earlier. Green actually opened this time, by the way. I wish I taken that opposition now. Zergo Bell Striker could be something, but I think I'm interested in Phantasmal Image. I do love Phantasmal Image. Getting to trigger the ATB effect is pretty nice. I don't think Storm is... I mean, you need to draw 7 to make Storm a real deck. But yeah. This is just a safe pick. Phantasmal Image. Also no lands. I'm literally seeing no lands here. Okay, there's Amber Lurker of the Lock, which is nice if you go get some artifact. Also the Ready. I think I'm taking the Ready. The Red is like Dark Faden sort of, that you can just make some more value if you have some artifacts laying around. I haven't played Arena Cube in a week. I played it a lot previously. Really much. Lots of green piles. Looks like we're getting not much. We aren't getting. Nah, show and tell sucks. I'm taking the port. Alright, this is my opening pack. Not looking very good. I mean, the opening pack wasn't great, though. Strongest card here is Avacyn and Primeval Titan. I guess I'm taking the Primeval Titan. I'm not looking to play any of them though. Right of the Elysian Grove. Maybe Banefire. What means Delve? Delve means you remove X card from the graveyard to reduce the cost. I get that you enjoy Arena Cube. Yeah. You do some person you don't like. You don't win a lot. You can go exclamation mark deck, and on Cardboard Live you can check. You go to the Cardboard Live link. You can check all my green decks on that I did a Magic Arena. There were a lot. Team is Titans. No, I don't want to be in. I don't want to be in the green. I just picked up that one because that one's. Oh wow, I'm getting Ulamog here. Ulamog is great if I pick up a sneak attack or a fire and or through the breach. How old am I? I am 20. I have to always think about those things. 27. Show and Tell missed. No, I don't want to play Show and Tell, chat. I don't want to play Show and Tell. I only play Show and Tell in the channel deck. Like Channel, Eureka, the decks like that. I did win a game against Alfred, Show and Tell, putting the other Ulamog into play. Isn't it good with Ulamog? No. I mean, yeah, but there's so many Oblivion Ring and Mind Control and it's just you should play Show and Tell, really. Okay, so far this deck doesn't have an entity. It's just cards. Oh, there's Demonic Tutor. There's Muldrifter. What an underwhelming pack, really. You missed the trophy. You did, Akawumpus. You did. I win trophy with Blue White Stoneblade earlier. Yeah, Logor, they're doing it, right? They're bringing older format. They brought Amonkhet and Kaladesh in a near in Alpha Near. They're slowly bringing every format there. Garrug, this? No way at a Garrug. I'm blue red. I'll just take Demonic Tutor here. That's just the pick. It's just like the best card in this pack. So Cryptic Command is amazing, although my mana base once again looks to be... These Magical Line mana base is so hard to come together. I guess because I'm always blue. Cryptic Command is like the strongest card. Tomb is good. Yeah, but Tomb is like another colorless land. Or a deck that has man, don't get me wrong, I'm about to take Cryptic Command, but okay, this is a Force of Negation. Because it's a force. And you take it. Passing up on that Teferi here of Luminaria, which, nice and everything, but yeah. I do love Force of Negation. Hope you guys understood how strong this card is. You saw it earlier with the counterspell thing, where it tapped out, and oh wow, I'm so lucky that I always got this Thieving Skydiver. I mean, actually, earlier it didn't really perform that well, but it is amazing. This card. I mean, I guess it performed great for my opponent, who stole swords and everything. Yeah, I'm really not missing on anything in this spot. There's Stoneforge. Alright, Shark Typhoon. This could be a way this could be a way for me to win some games. Sharky, as I call it. Okay, I'm taking Underground Sea here. There's Spell Pierce. Taking the sea. This way, I could not only splash this, but if I find a Blood-Stained Mire, this will be 2 colors of splash. Alright, a lot of removal spells. Some cheap removal spell. Also means you Mortars is not the worst. You can even overload it as a like reanimation Master Sweeper. Alright. Coat of the Armor is not particularly good in this deck, and I don't like Mirari Conjecture. Fox of that be good. Yeah, but that would have need to take that over another land, so it's another card of a call of a splash instead of a splash card. He gets angry. Do I get angry? Male HS. Sometimes I do some Italian swearing. I hope that doesn't mean I hope that doesn't make people turn off the stream because they're like, oh, look how angry does Pepengu gets when he loses at this children card games. All right, taking Glorybringer. I'm gonna bring some glory to my blue-red mid-range deck. Counter draft. Grim Lavamanzo for the sideboard. What's the Zerga doing over here? Sorry. Yeah, Rishadan Port will be hidden. If anything, people stick around because of the transfer. Upbeat. Alright, let me Google the word upbeat. Bene, bene, bene. Good word. Good word. Good word. I'll allow it. I think Eureka, so nobody would. Nobody loses with that. Did a volcanic so bad? I prefer a fetch land. If I get a Scalding Tarn or a Bloodstained Mire, that's a 3-color fetch land. Whereas a volcanic island is only 2-color fetch land. Once you have a sea, you want to open a fetch land. Eccoci qua. What are we gonna take here? Huh. Oh, look, there was a lot of Alexandria. Literally every single time I picked this card, I lost it. Oh, for real. I'm not even joking. Every single time I played Labyrinth of Alexandria and drew it in a game of Magic, I lost the game. Okay, so what's next? I have Ulapog, so I could take the Breach, but I don't want to. I could take Remand. Probably take Remand. Polluted Delta is just another blue-black dual land. I already have 3 black mana for 1 card. I think that's enough. I think I have to take a Remand. Remand is just incredibly strong, for real. Now I wish I'd taken that Polluted Delta. I should have taken Polluted Delta probably. Alright. But this is good now because I'm taking Blood Crypt and now, you know, there's nothing much. There's not much that I'm missing out, okay? You know, there's not a Remand in the pack. I'm a golden tea. I'm blue-red. Alright. Urza looks not great here because I don't have a single artifact, which is actually a problem. This deck does need more artifacts. I guess I'm picking up a Flametongue Kabu. Wow, 3rd pick Flametongue Kabu. That said. Oh, Sneak Attack. Nice. I love Sneak Attack. Much better than Through the Breach. Sneak Attack is just you play on turn 4 as well. You don't necessarily have to play it later. And I have Demonic Tutor, so. Ooh, Upheaval. The Goblin Dark Dwellers. This is another expensive card. What does it do exactly? Okay, so doesn't do anything in my deck. I do love Upheaval. And Brain Freeze with Remand can also be a thing. And just go Revoker. It's a safe pick here. Maybe I can just take Upheaval and we'll see. I'll take Upheaval and then we'll sort out things out later. There it is. That's the Emrakul, the Eon Storm. The Eon Storm. Arr. Arr. I'm not sure Emrakul doesn't do that sound. That's what I expect him to do. Arr. Alright. Firebolt is a good burn spell. I don't have any burn spell yet. Alright. I just have Mizzy Mortars. Okay. Rabble. Stonecold Serpent. Rabble is actually underrated, I think. I guess on the play this is better. But I do not mind a Rabble here. The gang. Oh, maybe Corpse Dance. Can I discard my Eldrazi somewhere? Somehow? I can't, but I'm still taking it. Like a charter course was around. I don't remember. Oh, you're ready. Hmm. Wow, we could have a deck. We have a combo. Necromancy? No, Necromancy sucks. Ungrowth Rampage, I might splash that. Grix is competitive? So. Alright, I probably don't play Corpse Dance, but I probably do play the Ungrowth Rampage. This is like an answer to Planeswalker as well. Mana Crypt into Rabble? Yeah, no, Mana Crypt is like the best card ever to go mono red. Such a shame that I picked this year Exarch and didn't see a single card. I might not even play it anymore. The Shallow Grave, yeah, but I just don't want to play the ready. That's the only way to discard. Although I guess it's not the worst. I just have no artifacts, so the ready looks pretty, very, very weird. It looks. This looks like a reasonable deck. My mana base sucks, as always. I believe my mana base never came together in any of these MTGO drafts I did. Is there a Mandarin in the cube? Probably not. I'm going to pick lands higher. I guess I passed the Polluted Delta. Okay. Alright, so this is 21. Not many. I did get a Trophy Strix Familiar. One trophy with Blue-White Stoneblade in out of the one draft I did. So I'm very happy with it. Goblin Dark Dwellers doesn't look good in this deck. Maybe I'm actually playing Grim Lavamanzo. Oh, Deceiver Exarch doesn't seem good. Upheaval doesn't seem good at all. I have no mana. Ever. I mean, I have Mox Ruby, that's it. I'll definitely play 18 lands. So it's either Duretti or it's Grim Lavamanzo. It's not just Vulcan Steam Bands, you know, I could have taken Polluted Delta, and because of Blood Crypt, I was able, you know, that I picked up later, I would have been able to have a dual land and use it, but I just didn't see any. The ready finds the combo. The ready is just so bad though. It costs 4 and he only loots. Like this is the card disadvantage card in my deck. I don't want it. I would like literally kill for a Signet. I mean I wouldn't literally kill. I would love to have a Signet. I don't want to put Corpse Dance or Shallow Grave. What was that, Emrakul? Oh, we have Sneak Attack. Because they have Shallow Grave and they have Corpse Dance. So I could use the ready to discard, but that's just such. Is the word gimmicky? I think the word gimmicky here is good. Dwellers is not that bad. It only flashes back 3 removal spell and the DT. Alright, I guess I'll put another 5-drop in the deck. Alright, let's go. Okay. I'll play. Take a screenshot. And, yep. I got so lucky on the mana once again. Alright, I'll play no swamps. Oh. I'll play no swamps. I'll play. I have 12 lands. I'll play 6 islands. 6 island. No. 6 mount. 7 island. 5 mountains. Yeah, so as a result, I'll have a 9. I have a 9/9 mana base. Alright, let's go. 9/9. Yeah, sneak attack duel or request remand. I also don't love Tomb in a. I don't love Tomb in a control deck. Alright, we got a perfect card to bottom. The scripty command is looking at us and be like, choose me, choose me. Okay, I will. I will choose you, don't worry. Blackleaf Clarif, your go. Oh, I have to move the camera. Questo va qua. E questo va qua. Perfetto. Opponent has 8 cards in hand and starts with a classic. Ooh, the classic Il Cazzo. Fast Bond, that's not classic at all. That's actually very good. You might play any number of lands each turns. What else? What else? What else, monsieur? Raiding Pool untapped, okay. Scrubland. Lootery Core. I'll bolt this Lootery Core. And ship it back to you. Raging Ravine. Pass the turn, alright. Can I get an island? I can't. This deck is quite heavy. Fastbone Twister, yeah, Fastbone Twister, sweet. Our opponent does have the lands. They have 3 cards in their hand. Now if they have like Crucible, they can make a lot of lands with this Scalding Tarn. Back with a Raging Ravine? Oh wow. Fine, that'll work. Alright, can I get a land? Can I get a land? Can I get a land? If you guys want me to play Chandra here, the problem with Chandra is that it just dies to Raging Ravine. That's not great. But on the other hand, it makes my opponent attack Chandra. So it's like it makes them make a play, which is not the worst. But on the other hand, I lose a Chandra. But I don't think my opponent will give me plenty of target for that Chandra, right? Unfortunately, Chandra cannot replay a land, so if we just stick up and we eat a land, I'll also. Oh, a Glorybringer. Fine. I'm very glad now I'm very glad now I did that, because yeah. Because now oh wow, I can't hide it. I can't hide this away. Alright, I guess I'll put it beneath my camera. So you guys won't see it, but I will. It's here in the corner. No, it's cast Chandra, you can't reveal lands with it. Alright, Resurrect Ticket, the 3 cards in hand. I'll just, yeah, kill my Chandra with this Raging Ravine, as expected, but now I have to draw Island. I feel like my opponent deck is the classic deck that pucks in Eldrazi. Island. Montagna. If you click the Exile Zone, it hides? It doesn't. It doesn't. The Exile Zone is actually empty here. It's here. It's Ignore Grande's Exile. Va bene. I don't want to Fireball them, so I just pass here. And the funny thing is that at the bottom of our deck, there's actually a Cryptic Command. Cryptic Command is at the bottom of my deck. At least that means that I can draw it. Oh wow, they shocked. And play Misty Rainforest. I guess that's why I couldn't take any lands. My opponent took them all. Jealous of you, opponent. Very jealous of you, opponent. Crazes? Is this a Crazes? Yeah, it's a Crazes. What did they call it? Shouldn't have called it Crazes there. Alright. Ah. That's so sad. I'll do this main phase in case I draw back-to-back lands. I'll make both land drop. One is on 12, and they have 5 cards in hand. They just drew 3 off of that crazes. Maybe I always have awful mana base because I keep on forcing blue. And as a result, everybody just sticks to blue land. So I just end up with a bad mana base because everyone's doing that. Whereas if I draft like, I don't know, Boros or Vigimerda, maybe I would get a good mana base because people actually pass those lands because nobody wants those colors. What does the whirly thing mean? What's that? How would you compare Cryptic Command to Sublime Epiphany? I think Cryptic is slightly better, but Sublime Epiphany is great. Sublime Epiphany is in my cube, and it's definitely a good card. Someone in Sickness? Oh, yeah, this thing means that just came into play, yeah. Alright, opponent playing something over there. It's a Shriek Maw! I guess main facing this shark wasn't ideal. Also, I just don't really mind about the Shriek Maw, I guess. Alright, what's next? Activate Raging Ravine. Tap for 12. I'm on 4. Let's go Bribery. Show me what you got. Emrakul, I'm still dead on board to Emrakul. Wow, what's their deck? Their deck is just a random 5-color cards. Which will win the game. Do they have anything to cascade with? Oh yeah, Angrath Rampage. Alright, I think my out is just go Blood Braid and flip Angrath Rampage. Are you ready for that? Oh, cats with Mamma Mia. What a punt. A bad eye. At least we learned something. At least we learned something. Let's see. I'll concede and then I'll draw an extra card. Let's see what it would have been. I could have Endil and click myself, put Adele on the bottom. I would have drawn. Yeah, what about if I'd casted? Oh, I would have flipped this. Imagine cascading a Shadows Go Smashing. Alright. Okay, so I'm playing against 5-color cards with my 3-color cards deck. Maybe need more lands. Maybe I think I'll play an extra land in my deck. I'll go up to 19. This is a classic deck that needs 19 lands, I think. Guarda la gente. I want to cut. I guess I'll cut Fireball. I guess no. Opponent does show. They show me a lot of cheap creatures. They didn't show me any artifacts outside of it. YOLO, Board in Black, and Reanimator. Alright, on the play for game 2. A Bribery? Oh yeah, maybe. Oh, this is a very fast end. This end is gonna come across very quickly. Opponent will feel like, oh my, this guy playing such a fast deck. Alright, we just go land. Flame Tokavu. Land, Glorybringer. Oh, another 4-drop. I'm gonna hold on this mashing. If opponent plays like Looter Record, I draw a mountain, I want to Shatters Go Smashing it. Yeah, that's the first step. Very far away from a mountain. It's in fact a 6-drop. 6-drop is very far away from being a mountain. Our curve is sweet. Land. 4-drop, 5-drop, 6-drop. You know? I think I can do it. Flawless curve. Land to begin with. No signets. No moxes. Just taking our time, relaxing, sit back, and enjoy your flight. Oh, that was a long time ago. When I used to enjoy flights. What do you guys think will happen to my gold level in Lufthansa? Do you think next year they're gonna be like, oh, you didn't fly at all this year, GG, GG noob? Or do you think that will be like, okay, last year most of you didn't fly, so we'll upgrade your, we'll going to keep your levels from the 2019 one? What do you think will happen? Can I get to enjoy the very sweet and tasty German food at the airport lounge? Or will I have to stay in the chair and buy $6 sandwiches? Just like the MPL. I hope that will happen, actually, yeah. Well announced. Changes replacing Lufthansa with the MPL. Alright, I'll take a draw step. Opponent is not doing anything. I draw my mountain. No. Instead of Vendilion click. Oh no, how will I do it? The classic Vendilion click with 7 cards in your hand. Sure, you can discard anything you want. You know, Elb, any food, whenever it's free, tastes great. It doesn't matter if it's German or if it's, you know, English. It doesn't matter. As long as it's free, it tastes great. I used to be Delta member for a couple of years, and then Delta stopped flying from the airport where I used to fly, so I switched to Lufthansa. But you know, I think they're both like very very good. All right, what did I take? Flame to Cabo, and I draw Demonic Tutor. I'll play Island. I'll play Chandrona. What do I do with Chandrona? I probably just stick this up. I don't want to lose Chandrona to kill him and Dillium Click. Oh no, my sneak attack. My sneak attack is Exile Chat. Hopefully I don't draw Emrakul and Ulamog now. That would be bad. Imagine if I flipped the Mox to Ruby. Or imagine if I drew Mox Ruby off of it and didn't click. Yeah, that's a very good food tier list. Whenever Wizards used to have like the, you know, Mythic Invitational and stuff like that, those events, they always had free food at every time, free food and free drinks, and I used to eat and drink so much. Oh wow, they're starting playing Spell. Let's start playing Spell. Huh, what's that? Renato. Wow. They played Renato. Oh my. They got Pulse and Dragon Predator in their hand with Renato. Ape of Justice. I'm sorry, but your sentence has been lost. Your sentence was lost in the misclicks. Being in the MPL for the free stuff, that's pretty good, yeah. You guys need any playmat? Which one do you prefer? Original Mox Diamond or FTV Diamond? In my cube is full foil, so I have the From the Vault Mox Diamond. But I also have 4 Mox Diamond for when I used to play lanes. They are the Stronghold. I don't really have a preference. Oh wow, they discarded Dragon Predator. They figured this guy Pepangu, he doesn't play any artifact or creatures, so or enchantment. Immagine fantasma. Attenzione, chat. Attenzione, I want to say. I want to say exactly that. Attenzione. What am I doing here? I have any multicolor cards? I don't. I have an Angrath Rampage. Can I go double Glorybringer? That's sweet. And I can double exert on Nivmezet Renato. I want to go double Inferno Titan, but I can't. That's true, Glory can't hit from dragons! Oh! Oh no! I think I'm going Inferno Titan here. They have Maelstrom Pulse in end, which will probably kill Inferno Titan. Wow, that. Let's just flip the top card. I don't want to go Inferno Titan. Or maybe should I? That's a little fun. Probably just play Inferno Titan here. Wow, that. Let's just play Inferno Titan. They'll pulse it. It's okay. They'll pulse it and that's okay. Then they'll kill my Chandra. So basically they kill everything I got. But then, I don't know. I can get back somehow. Thank you, Sartaglo. Okay, Ape of Justice. I figured as much. I wish I could have gone double Inferno Titan, killed Niv Mizzet and not. Actually, I don't wish so, because they have a Maelstrom Pulse in their hand. And destroy both of my Inferno Titans. Image Niv. Yeah, I can do Image Niv later. The only thing I can get is a Angrath Rampage. It's not great. Then I'm hoping they don't have an answer to my image, and I can just block the Niv. Here they are killing both of my permanents, which is not gonna be a good thing. Man, Niv Mizzet. Okay. My 2 mythic rares are down. I'm left just with rares now. Just with regular rares. 3 cards left for them. Silvan Cariatide. Okay. Top draw. Bribery, attenzione. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I don't have any better option here. So play Bribery. Look at my opponent deck and pick up a creature. Not gonna be very good, we saw it earlier. I know that I will not get Blubbered Elf, I can tell you that. There's Shriekmaw. Shriekmaw doesn't kill Niv Mizzet because it's a black creature, right? Dragon Monarch's gonna black. I get Omnath. Draw a card. Oh, wow, they have Witness in hand, this means. Either they boarded out. Yeah, they boarded out Eternal Witness, I think. Yeah, I guess Omnath is what I'm left with. Draw a card. Get Blubbered Elf again. I drew my Black Source. Oh wow, game 4 life. Ship that. Ship that 4 life, thanks. And then I'll pass. Will Omnath beat Niv Mizzet? No. Maybe actually. Their Mythic is printed in 2018. This? Oh yeah, it does. It is. Inferno Titan was being printed in 2010. 2010, I think. And Chandrona has been printed in 2016. I don't have fetch. I mean, gains 4 life, so I delta for 4, whereas they just attack for 6. Anyway, I can. That's only legends in place, so this one doesn't look good. I can go to Mike Tier to pick up il cast. I don't have anything in this deck. Kind of want to drop. I kind of want to drop. My sneak attack has been exiled from the Chandra. So I don't have like any clear win in this deck. Whenever you bribery for a spell that costs less than bribery, that feels very bad. Alright, I got a scrub land. The land of the scrubs. And they tap what? 7 mana, what's that? Huh, it's the druid for 5. Oh, that's very timely for my Glorybringer. I guess if I draw land, I can go Glorybringer image. For Arcast Shark. I need a land. I need you to attack with my Niv Mizzet, and I need to draw land. That's what I need. Oh, my opponent has 12 minutes. Alright, I found a way to win this game. It's gonna be on timer. Terra, 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 terra. Terra. Nice. Game 4 live, don't forget that. Or Glory Banger. Checking for. I'm checking for 12 this turn, by the way. It's beam. Spam. Spam. Psh. Oh yeah, that's the only target. Jellyfish Hydra, you're going down. You're going down, Jellyfish Hydra. Alright, I have my tribal 4/4s here. I have my tribal 4/4s. All my board state is legal and historic, but one of these cards is banned. Oh, actually, Sylvan Carotid is also not in historic. Yeah, I can't wait for this card to be in historic so I can play Nif Mizzet. Although Theros is like 2013, so it's gonna be a while before it's added to historic. 92 for Banefire, that's exactly what I was thinking, Mega Man. Oh wow, to go Eternal Witness, which they had in hand apparently. For what? Master Impulse. Alright, so they're gonna kill both of my Glorybringer. Not a big deal. Because I need just one land to win the game. Plus this Omnath gained me 8 life. So I'm able to just not lose the race, then if this Niv Mizzet. Pretty great. Actually, this deals... How much life this card gained me? 8 or 12? Imagine if the target image. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Come on, target this one. Target this one. Okay, the Mercy Signet. Alright, I'm one land away from winning the game. One land away from winning the game. No, they target the right one. Okay. One land away from winning the game. Demonic Tutor for Banefire. Banefire. Okay. Come on. Come on. Land. Remand. Remand. Alright, I'll Demonic Tutor. Stir up my deck. What if I get a land, and then I go Goblin Dark Duel as Demonic Tutor for the Banefire, so I have to remand up? Huh? You guys like that better. That also gain 4 life in the process. Don't have 1. Oh yeah, I'm missing 1 mana. Sorry. For some reason I thought I... Yeah, okay. No, that's totally fine. That's not a good plan. I just go Cryptic then. If I had Swoon first, what would have happened if I had Swoon first? The Banefire and Force of Negation. Oh, Johnny, you got it. You got the right play, I think. It's Force of Negation first, and then I replay the Dwellers and get Banefire. And I shouldn't be able to lose to anything. Sneak is exiled. Anyway, I'm getting the Force of Negation. And then I'll play the Dweller. Flashback DT and get Banefire, and then I'll pass. I should attack. Alright, so they have 2 cards in hand. I'm pretty sure they don't have anything that I know about in hand. And I also have like this thing as this is a menace. So like I probably maybe can't even attack with this. Next turn I can go Banefire uncounterable. If it's 5/6 more, this card can't be countered or prevented. So Banefire face is just that. Yeah, I don't have that many target for Goblin Dark Dwellers though. I have like very few actually. I have Ungrowth Rampage, Demonic Tutor, Mizzy Mortars, and Firebolt. 4. And Firebolt isn't even that good. Misdirection. Yeah, Misdirection works. It's not in the cube, thankfully, though. Doctor Fiction. A wise man once said, if they're dead, you shouldn't counter the draw spell. You should just counter the thing. But the problem is that if they just get Uro with the top cards, they gain life. And that's annoying. So I think I'm going to Force of Negation this. Just because of Uro, which I know it's in their deck. Because I've briberied them. Bloodbraid Elf, okay. Don't Cascade Uro. Okay, they Cascade Fast Bond, not very good. And I think we'll be able to win here. That's the problem with Fast Bond. It's great on turn 1 if you have draw spells, but it's not good at all later in the game. It's not a card that you pick up unless you don't like a combo deck. Alright. That is the Bane and the Fire. Okay, Your Grande wins. That's a very good little sentence to read. I always love to read the sentence whenever I see it. Your Grande wins. Alright, we've got to win a game with this deck, which is kind of an achievement already. Pretty happy about it. I'm actually happier to have won a game with this deck than trophy with that Blue-White Stoneblade before. That Blue-White Stoneblade didn't have a good mana base, but the cards were powerful. Whereas today, we don't have a good mana base and our cards kind of sucks. MTG bot is very on point. I second to everything it's saying right now. MTG bot. Alright, we got a couple of mountains and a cryptic command. Wow. This is an unplayable hand if I've ever seen one. Ooh, this hand is muy mejor. This hand is muy mejor, chat. Ma tipo mejor. Crabland. Mox Diamond. What? The Mirror Signet? Sylvan Carrot. I'll play Island. Mox Ruby. Very glad I drew Island so I can have turn 1 remand up. This is some turn 1 things going on here. Well, opponent's playing a 4-drop. What is it? Bloodbraid Elf? Oh, thank God it's not Bloodbraid Elf. Bloodbraid Elf would have been a disaster. So I go remand. Look how strong it's remand. I just want you to appreciate how strong is remand. Remand is so insane. We drew a card and our opponent just got back a turn, basically. Don't pass this card if you're blue, really. And if they replay the Vanifar, just Chandra kill it, attack for 6. I picked this card with Polluted Delta. So, you know, I don't think I regret that pick. No. If I mana screw and being like, Pepe hands, where's my island? Then it would have been probably regretting it. But as it is, I'm not. Alright. I'll go Chandrona. Kill Vanifar. Attack for 6. Probably I'll lock that and go to 14. Vanifar is a birthing pod, but on a creature. Alright, they play Vraska, Golgari Queen, and they killed my Rabble. Fine. You have to play land before Chandra, because Chandra could flip a 5-drop and I need to play that immediately. Oh, Banefire reveal. Alright, I think I'll go face. For 4. Then I'll attack Vraska with both. I could have gone Angrath Rampage to kill this Carrothead. Maybe that was better. I just go Angrath Rampage, deal 2 to face, and then 1/1. Maybe that was better. Okay, opponent's passing. Again, you have to play lands and then flip with Chandra. I flip the mountain, so that's 2 damage. Yeah, I think it's time to play this Angrath Rampage. Your opponent sacrifices a creature. 2. Let me actually make sure that I did that. Alright, looks like opponent is flooding out terribly. DQ Gravity! Thank you! Thank you so much for the 3rd month sub. You are now an espresso badge. When it goes to 5, I'm gonna Firebolt them here. Boom. So they're on 3 and they have Chandra plus Flashback of Firebolt. So that should be the game here. That's the land. They can go Ura Flashback, hoping that's not gonna happen. It Turutu. Alright, no, that's an Ura for real? No, what's that? Okay, it's not an Ura, so that's a good thing. The Crazes looks like. 4-3-7. Okay, so they go to 5 here. So they draw 2 cards and go to 5 life. But they're dead on board. They're dead on board, right? Because they can deal them 4 and then attack with both. Alright, we got it. Exile the top card. Fireball you. And that's G to the G. Thank you so much, Rayman, for literally winning us this game. Alright, we got our first match win, which is quite an achievement with this deck. Let's not stop here. Let's go all the way up. All the way up to the top. To the top. Up. To the top. To the up. To the top. Mattia. I really wish that. Alright, this end is reasonable. Unfortunately, we don't have a Rayman to go with that Mox Ruby on turn 1. But that's okay. I have triple red and double blue, so that's kind of the dream for this deck. Kind of the dream. Opponent mulligans to 6, which is also kind of the dream. Hello. Hello, Opponente. Let's go. Let's play. Yeah, I played GP Birmingham as well. I remember starting 6-0 and then going 6-5 drop. Because then I joined the standard GP that was starting like few reason. Our opponent said a nice thing. They said hello. Big fan of the stream. And you're the come here, you are. Your stream is the reason why I play Vintage Cube. It's definitely a happy thing to read. A very happy thing to read for a content creator. You know, making you. Excuse me if things are slow. Oh, that's totally fine. Allora, vámonos. I want to play with a Blood Crypt, a no, and a passing of the turn. I want to play the Mox. No, let's just hold it. But I want to play the rest. I'll crime Pepe off. I'll crime Pepe G. In Pepe Ga. Land tax. The tax of the land. Alright. What do I want to do with land tax? Do I want to give them my opponent? Yeah, I think I will. Whatever, right? I think I'll, because the thing with land tax is that if your opponent passes the turn back, you can pass the turn and now I kind of priced in to do something, right? I can also just play Demonic Tutor with this Mox or Goblin Rabble Master and pass the turn. You know, actually that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to intentionally miss a land drop so that this land tax cannot work. But I'm also going to get a Goblin Rabble Master. So if my opponent passes back, I will get the edge on them. So I intentionally pass the turn without making a land drop. Let's see what they do now. The land tax did, okay, so they're passing down to me. And now I'll make a land drop. Because now I do get the Rabble Master. So basically, we just exchanged things, but I got to just play a Rabble Master with on the play, sorta, with 3 lands against 1. But we needed to set it up in a way that it would pass back with the land tax. Also, like, this is all possible because I have Mox Ruby. Otherwise, it was impossible to play with this line. Go for the sword. Yeah, I guess. Yes. It's game 1 though. I don't really want to play around cards like that. Like I can't really play around Mana Titan Sword every time, right? Then you just wouldn't play your cards. Alright, so they got 3 lands, blue-white. Fine. And they go to discard phase and discard probably just 2 lands. That's how Lantax works. You just get lands out of your deck. But for doing that, my opponent had to just miss a turn. So here I'll go to combat and deal 6 damage. Now play Challenger and deal 2 more damage. The opponent goes to 13 here. Also funny, my opponent dropped the blue-white. After probably seeing me draft, they said they watched the stream. I drafted the last two draft. I went blue white in both and won 2 trophies. So they probably saw that blue white is very good in this cube, and I believe it is. I believe blue white to be a very good archetype in Magic Online cube. We did 2 different blue white. One was like Stoneblade aggro control, and one other was and one other was a artifact deck. Tactic Evaporation, that's gonna be good here. Alright, the Examine Rabble. It feels like I also trigger land tax because I have 3 basics in my hand, but I didn't. Opponent has to go to discard again. Remand. Fine. I'll make you sacrifice a creature. Then I pass the turn. I don't want to let you trigger the land tax again. You need to draw some lands here. Otherwise, I don't think I can win. I get punished if I draw Inferno Titan. But I also don't want my opponent to just remove 3 lands out of their deck every upkeep. Because then that would just draw only spells. Now, if you just pass the turn here, they won't trigger land tax and they will have to make land drops because they're behind. So that's good. I'm good at drafting Storm decks. Sometimes if it's open, but it's rarely open on Magic Online. I tried to first pick the Alchemist's Will once, but it didn't go well. Alright, so I remand that again. Remand amazing. Oh, yeah, knocked them down to 6, but I guess I have a Goblin Dark Dwellers. Ooh, Emerald. Not ideal. Yeah, so I have Banefire in my deck. And I have Goblin Dark Dwellers to flashback Demonic Tutor to look for it. I can steal my Mox, I guess I'll top it in response. I'm so glad I put Banefire in this deck. Yeah, it's how I won the previous match. And it's just an out whenever, you know, things go rough like this. And it's also removal spell for 2 mana only. Alright, there's the Infernal Titan, which I can't cast. Because my opponent stole a Mox, and because I missed a land drop intentionally earlier. But either way, it's going alright here. Let's see what they do with the Steaming Skydiver. So I want to Chum Block the Illusion and go to 4, or just trade and go to 2. Now the Infernal Titan can deal 3 damage to face as well. And my opponent's leftovers on 2 right now. They do play blue white, so they can play Kitchen Finks or other ways to gain life. I have 6 mana. 7 mana now. You can play what, Miracle? I don't know. I'm hoping that just tap out for something and I just kill them with the Titan. There's always the fear of Daze, but again, I'm not really playing around Daze if I've never seen one. Although I am playing around, like... Alright, attack with both. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully no Venser. Venser would be very bad. Although if they play Venser, they'll be tapped out, so... Resto Angel? What's that? Shock Typhoon? And they left up 1 blue? Oh no. Having Reinforcement is in the cube now. They left up 1 blue. I don't want to get 4 spiked. It could also probably be Spell Pierce. Reanimating? You can reanimate them, but you can do that at instant speed with cards like Shallow Grave and Corpse Dance that I have in my sideboard. Shallow Grave and Corpse Dance. That's actually the deck that I'm playing in Legacy. This deck I'm playing in Legacy reanimates Emrakul at instant speed with Shallow Grave and Gore's Vengeance. But you can't reanimate with something normal. Anyway, I think I'm afraid of... I think I'm afraid of 4 spikes, so just play Flametongue Cavalry here. I think my opponent can't really punish me too badly if I just do this now. And they could easily have 4 spike. By the way they tapped. Because they didn't Shock Typhoon for 5. And I don't want to just go Inferno Titan and then like lose the game somehow. They're still in 1, and I have 2 creatures here. Yeah, first spike is in the cube. Oh, it isn't? Oh wow, it's in my cube, I guess. I guess that Spell Pierce. I could have still had Daze, you know? Not saying that is right, but also it's not wrong what I did. Like, I'm still lethal here. So attack with both. Like, I want to make them have something first, and then play the lethal burn spell. If your opponent's on 3 and you have a lightning bolt, you don't have to lightning bolt main phase 1. You have to make them do something, and then play lightning bolt in response, okay? Of course, again, we could have won the game with the Inferno Titan earlier, but I was afraid of Force Spike. It just prevents Intom BOT, it does, but you can Intom main phase and then Shallow Grave or Corpse Dance in your turn. Obviously, for sure, this is still Force of Will, but of course I'm playing Inferno Titan here. And I hope they die. The Inferno Titan. Ugh. Alright, good game. Yeah, the Demonic Tutor for Rabble Master was a good play. I'll put us playing a true control deck. Do I want to cyber in the ready? I do. Do I want to sideboard out a Flametongue Kabu? No, I do not. Also play some creatures here and there. No, I don't like port. We're playing Eldrazi. We have sneak attack. Kind of the combo deck. The combo kill of this deck. This is not great. I turn 1 remand. Hopefully I draw a couple of lands along the way. I have 4 black sources for this Demonic Tutor. If you miss land drop, Mox Ruby isn't good anymore. I could have Spell Pierce, because they left up 1 blue earlier. I could easily have Spell Pierce here. Alright. Now we're in a tough spot. Okay, I'll pass here. If I remand the 3-drop like a Geist, I can draw land. I can't like wait for this Demonic Tutor. That's fine. The main priest stops showing a sneak attack, by the way. Alright, go remand here. Okay, that's a mountain. Shadows goes smashing. I need these mortars to kill the Tadadale there, because I don't want them to take. Wait a sec. Actually, I don't have any artifact in my deck left. Oh wow. I have 0 artifact left. Funny. What am I doing? I want to go to Demonic Tutor here. Or Mountain. Or Mountain, yeah. Then I'll play Shadows Goes Smashing tapped, and that's your turn. Sylvan's crying. Yeah. Sylvan's crying, but now it's in this graveyard, so I can just flash it back with Dweller, and I can get a good card later. Now that I got guaranteed that one. Okay. I play Thadadale. Fine. Next turn I can go Chandra +1 Mortars on the Containment Priest, because I don't care about this Thadadale. Yeah, the Money Tutor from Mountain is at the beginning of your cube play, you're really hate to do that. But the more you play cube, the more you're going to make that play. Because the games where you just die with cards in your hand that you can cast is just you just hate it. Ojikubo Alfred? I don't know. Anyway, I'm killing Containment Priest, because also Bribery stops Containment Priest. Sorry, Containment Priest stops also Bribery, because this says, if a non-creature ran to the battlefield wasn't cast exiled instead, and Bribery does that. And Tadadale is free now. I don't have any artifact in my deck. It's just a 3-mana 2/2 Island Walk. Which is one of the problems of this card sometimes, and that's why I board it out. Oh wow, they go land tax. Sure, they were on the play and kept in land tax. I suggest you to board it out on the play. This card is generally only good on the draw. And if your deck needs like a lot of mana. You have 0 other artifact. The only one I play is Mox Ruby. Not for choice, just because I didn't see. But it's also like a solid play against like green decks or even red decks that try to like kill your artifact. You have no artifacts in your deck. Final for sneak attack. You already have 4 lands. They had a contain. It's just I think it's better like we did. All right, they have 2 mana up. Hmm. They could have miscalculation. I think I'm going land. Pick up Chandra. Exile top card. Remember, oh, Phantasmal Image. I want to cast it. I guess I can cast Darwin. Yeah, you know what? I will. I cast that one on Banefire the Tadadel. It's not a pretty play, but my opponent's 2 mana up, so I don't necessarily want to. I don't necessarily want to just cast my 5 drops into 2 mana up. So I'm happy to just do this. Now I killed that one, which of course it doesn't do that much, but it can attack my Chandra down to 7. Down from 7. The Chandra is on 6 now. It's gonna go on 7 early. Mana leak is being shown. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, mana leak or just counterspell. They reveal 3 lands. Fine. At this point, they have pressure from my Chandra. I have Midu Mortars and Demonic Tutor to flashback. They go Spirits of the Labyrinth, which doesn't do much, and they keep up 2 blue up. Keeping up, sorry, this mana up. I want to attack first with this Tadadale and just look for something. I can like see their deck and see if the mana leak is in their deck or it's in their hand, for example. Oh. This is Island Walk. They go Condemned, but they don't have mana leak anymore up. Or they go Path to Exile. Fine, that's gonna fizzle. Okay. That's the Phantasmal Image, so you don't get the basic land. Okay, now that we got this, what are we doing next? I think I just do Dark Dwellers for Demonic Tutor. I guess I'm doing... Alright, I'll just stick this up first. See what I reveal. If there's a sneak attack, I'll be upset, but also I just wanted to wait on that one. Alright, that one I can cast, so I just say no. I don't want to go Inferno, no. I don't want to get sneak attack as well. You know what, actually, here? I just want to go Mizu Mortars in the Spirit. I have a Chandra on 7. You don't really lose games when you have Chandra on 7. I don't want to get sneak. Let's see if there's results first. I could have a Daze or a Force. Nothing to bribe. They've showed me like Avacyn and not that much. Plus they play blue-white. So technically they don't have that many target. Alright. Wow, I have all my targets in the graveyard. Is the Mind Tutor Mortars the answer? I think I'm going for Mortars. I want to emblem this Chandra. So I'll pass here. And they, as I said, they have Mana Leak. That's been my read so far. So yeah. That's been my read so far, so I don't want to get Demonic Tutor for something that, you know, I already have good threats. I don't need more good threats. I just need to clean the board so I can safely emblem this Chandra Torch of Defiance. Then every spell I cast, I deal 5 damage to any target. And you don't really lose games after you emblem Chandra Torch of Defiance. Unless you're heavily behind in board, which I'm not. I'm actually very far ahead in board. With the Dweller, and with them just having that mana leak up for the whole game. This Underground Sea is from Vintage Master. It only exists on Magic Online. It's never been reprinted. Because in fact, it's in the reserved list. Alright. Okay, guys. We are all of a sudden 2-0 with this deck. That's great, because I did not expect it. We've been playing some good games, and I am pretty happy to be here. How many trophies you got? I have 2. I only got 2 in the rest. In the last 2 cubes with blue-white, blue-white. Now we're Grixis. I mean, I guess, yeah, we're Grixis. No, it's just blue-red, though. Once again, I draw Mox Ruby my opening end. It does make things easier. I believe, yeah, drawing this card in my opening end so often. Oh wow, Wasteland. You don't see a Wasteland very often. Mono red? Okay. Oh, that's a sneak attack, chat. That's a sneak attack. An Emrakul is coming on in a couple of turns here. Because I can go next turn sneak attack, they turn after the Demonic Tutor for Emrakul, and then put it in with this Mox Ruby. I didn't want to take 2 life to play this Demonic Tutor, plus I could just draw an Emrakul or an Ulamog. And I don't need to do that. Toxic, sure. I think I'll go Sneak Go. Red doesn't stop anything. Red doesn't stop enchantment. I go Plains Oblivion Ring, I'll be sad, but I can also just go Cryptic EOT, bounce the Oblivion Ring, and then just do it again. I think we should be good to go here. Next turn I'll play Emrakul, and then we can just play Inferno Titan to win the game. So yeah, that's actually I can do it all in the same turn. Yeah, I definitely win the game here. All right, yeah, that's why I picked the Demonic Tutor so high. I didn't even have black lands at that time. But the Demonic Tutor is just, you know, if we had Emrakul, I would have Demonic Tutor for the sneak attack. So it's just so good in this decks. You don't really need much to make Demonic Tutor insane, you know. And sometimes it's just tutor a mountain, and you shouldn't be afraid of that. All right, 1 game away from the trophy. Yeah, nice try, Wasteland. And Wasteland Mangu deck. We have 17 lands. Alright, what do I want to do in this matchup? I kind of want to board out again Thadadale, unfortunately. Probably Bribery as well. I'll bring in Deceiver Exarch. I do keep in the Force. I want to bring in Lavamanzo. You guys want Kenra? Sure. I'll cut Langreth Rampage. I can't afford to be stuck with the uncastable card in my hand. Anything else? Do I want to add a land on the draw against the Wasteland deck? Probably. Yeah, well, what is that going to be? I guess I can add a mountain. Are you ever casting Cryptic? It's hard. I guess I can board out Cryptic. Oh, Flinton Cup. Alright, let's go. Second game of this final. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's a 2-lander. And again, Mox Ruby's in your opening end. Of course, Negation doesn't have any blue card, unfortunately, but Vizu Mortis is a good removal spell. Cryptic also is a blue card for my Force, so that's also that. Why are we playing MTGO? Because I'm enjoying Cube a lot, and it doesn't happen in a Magic Arena. I guess it doesn't happen in the same cube on Magic Arena. Played a lot of Magic Arena cube. Oh, Black Lotus. I wish I can force of negation that. Alright, so opponent has Black Lotus. Really wish I can draw blue card. Blue card. Blue card. Not a blue card. I think I'm going to kill that Monster Swift Spear. I did that with the block card because this is like a cheaper shotlet. Alright, please don't play Cost of the Hammer. Please don't play Cost of the Hammer. I guess they couldn't. They would have played last turn. Look like a dragon, like a Stormbred dragon now, and I would feel stupid for having done this. But they do have Chandra, so in case they have that, they just... Whoa! We need this cube on Magic Arena. Oh. Hazoret the Fervent.
Mamma, è terremoto.
Io leggevo lì.
È vero? Sì, sì.
Ho guardato la bottiglia dell'acqua.
No.
C'è l'acqua.
Sì, anch'io.
There was just an earthquake. There was just an earthquake right here, right now. But it's so good, huh? There was definitely an earthquake right now going. Unleashment! You gifting sub made a earthquake in Italy. Can you believe it? Unleashment. Anyway, thank you so much for the 5 gift sub to JNTQT. Who else? Kochipak, Dark Lurker 82. Boy, who else? Axen Black, Lantern of Insight. Unleash Enlightenment. Alright. Unleash Enlightenment. Sorry if I keep on mispronouncing your name. Hope you can. Forgive me. Okay, I'll just play this Chandrina. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Which city? I live in the center. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. Alright, we need to find a lot of things here. Just Dob? No, we're not dead on board. We're not. Why do you say that? Okay, now we are. But they needed a land to kill me. Alright. Shadows go smashing in real life. Ooh. Thank you for the support. I'll be coming back to Magic Arena. I promise. I'll be coming back to Magic Arena as soon as as soon as this magical land cube happen, but also just as soon as like something else happens on Arena, maybe like a different cube or stuff like that. Okay, this is the last game of this cube. We're in the final. This is game 3. I'll submit the same deck on the play. I mean, I've been doing this arena thing for more than 10 days. I believe my last time I logged into arena was 10 days ago. I have to keep a one-lander, exactly. The game 3 is the one-lander territory. Although it's hard to keep one-lander with this deck. I play 19 lands. Alright. We don't have the Mox Ruby, unfortunately. Angrath Rampage is good with Zazaret. That's a good point. It's still hard to cast, and they play mono red, so technically they have like lots of little things to dirtle around. Apparently, earthquake in Croatia. Yeah, not strong enough. I mean, we live in front of each other, Ivanko. So okay, my opponent mulligan to 6, and I'll pass. If they go Black Lotus, I'll force of negation that. I do force Lotus here. Don't force the Zulor Bell Striker though. We're 2-0, this is the game 3, JNQT. So for all the Marvel, as they say. Alright, go Island and then Firebolt on the Zurgino. Hopefully they don't have Wasteland for my Blood Crypt. Johnny Magic? No, this is not Johnny Magic school. Johnny Magic would never play a Glorybringer. Ooh, Karak. The Thumbleless. This card's sweet. I've played with it once. Alright, pass here. I'll probably just have to cycle this Shark Typhoon because I need land drops. Yeah, because Sneak, yeah, we want Sneak Emrakul game 1 of this cube. Ooh. Port to tap down my island. You like drafting Ulamog? Unleash Enlightenment. Do you like me to pronunciate you like the proper way or to mispronunciate you? Unleashment is quite a nice nickname though, right? Alright, I'll make my 1/1 Shark, which is not great, but it just makes me draw a card. I need to hit land drops in my 19 land pot Kamadoska. You do? Okay, I will. Alright, I tap my island. You think Kark is... Oh, no, it's not. Avina. Oh, that would have been so good to have access to that land. I hate your shot on port. I don't want to chump blocks, I'm just attacking for 1. I'm going F6 in my opponent's turn, because they have nothing to do here. Alright, I have 4 mana. Nice, they don't port me. Oh, porca voglia di play Lust of Golem. Just basically like porting me. Okay, I need to draw land here. Land. Ah! I can't cast anything. Can you believe it? I play 19 lands. What can a person do here? Play 20 lands? Jeez. I don't know. Hopefully I'll force a negation or something. Otherwise, I'll probably have to chomp here. 5 mana, 5 damage too much. I just play like a spell, not a creature. Oh, thank God. Thank God, I played Armageddon. Destroy all lands, but we can't counter it. Oh, I was supposed to let the croc resolve. Oh, no, I wasn't. Alright, it's all good here. Right? Because it's... Wait a sec. If they win the die roll, what happens? Do they make a copy? Wait a second. Do they make a copy if they win the die roll? Or is exiled? They lost the flip. I don't know, chat. What would have happened there? You copied that spell, but what if it's exiled? They copied it, right? So I just got super lucky that I lost the die roll. Alright, thank God it happened. Okay, let's go to block. And now I need to draw that land. Die. I don't know. I think that's what happens. Yeah. Alright. Land. Mox Ruby's like a land! Alright, so I play my Mox Ruby. What next? I can play either Sneak Attack or Chandra. It can't cope. Just that they lost the die roll. 100 minus on Lowstone. That does seem like a great play. Although if they tap my thing, I can't go Sneak Attack. Ulamog, but that's fine. I just go Sneak Attack. Can't Glory. No, can't Glory. Cost 1 more. It's nice that I drew Mox. Kind of a land, but not a land. Alright, what's next? They have Karark, so if they play a spell and they lose the flip, it comes back to hand. Also can't be tapped by port. Alright, so the Karark will tap Chandra. I'm on 14, so that's a lot of life total. They Chain Lightning. Oh wow. They lost the flip, so Chain Lightning goes back to hand. But this is so good with Karark, because it only costs 1, so they can just replay it now. They lost the 2 flips with Karark so far. And now they change plan. They play another spell. They play Rabble Master. And they port me. Okay, so I go to 12 and I kill my Chandra. They tap my land, but if I top deck a land, I can go Sneak Attack Ulamog. Alright, so I need to top deck another land here. Land. Cool. Alright, how much damage does my opponent have here? I mean, I can't even think about that much. You just have to play Sneak Attack and pass, because they kill me. I guess I lose, right? They have 6, 8... No, I don't! If they only have Chain Lightning... Oh yeah, I lose here, for sure. Because Chain Lightning, that will win the die roll at some point. They can't miss forever. So as soon as they win the die, I lose the game. Alright, good game nonetheless. Good game nonetheless here. Yeah, Rishadon Port is very good. I needed 1 land drop. With 1 land drop, I could have gone Inferno Titan in my opponent turn, and I would have blocked and killed things. I would have still be on 6, but yeah, I would have like killed Rabble and kill our Shaker Canra, block that one so I only take 2 damage, and then untap and just do that thing. Alright. Close enough. Got a lot of 2-1s, but only a couple of 2 trophies here. Extend play 29, yeah. So we have 30 minutes left.